we've been working for months to connect every Michigander to, to what's been happening with water affordability throughout Michigan, right? We've
Yeah,
wanted to hear their stories.
exactly.
We're all working together to go to meet people where they are. So we met in Bay City last week, and
Yes.
we're meeting in Jackson next week. And in the following month, we're going to be meeting in Grand Rapids. So there's lots going on.
The only difference I saw in Bay City is that other Bay City community members were not viciously attacking these people with the distorted narrative rhetoric. It seemed
Sure.
like everyone understood what was going on. And in a lot of places, we see that they look at people and go, well, they just don't want to pay their bills.
And here in Detroit, of course, we heard, "If you want free water, go get your water from the river," things like
Or,
that. These are
yeah,
really, really
yeah.
harmful narratives
And these weren't
that are being
told
told.
and they weren't told by other community members. They were said by some of our city legislators,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's
so that just
you
was
you have to
the
sell that
ultimate.
narrative for
Yeah,
people to believe it, and it was sold in Detroit for a very, very long time, and it's
exactly.
the same throughout Michigan that these harmful narratives really hurt people. They talked
They
about not
did.
having any resources when they do get their water shut off because they couldn't afford it.
Saddens me to say that in the United States, we treat our elderly, our disabled, and our vulnerable communities worse than any other area that I've seen. I feel like, especially if you're a senior, you've worked all your life, poured into the community, you should have some reverence that's giving back to you in the community. And one of
That's
the
right.
easiest ways is to make things affordable.
Yeah, and we heard from people who said, where we used to get notices on our door that
They
says,
get no notice at all.
they weren't getting any notices, which is really, really wrong.
And I was
That's
so shocked to hear that because doing my research on Bay City on behalf of the utility is that they give you a 10-day notice on your door that you're delinquent. The day before they actually have to contact you in person or by phone, but I'm pretty sure if they're not putting the notices on the door, they're not following the other protocol. Then they're not following the other protocol either, which means that somebody may have their water disconnected with absolutely no